So one thing that I would say is very relevant to learning is allowing the mind to create as many associations as possible with an idea. And one challenge that we sometimes have is that when you're reading or receiving information through some sort of media, of course there will be some sort of links in terms of content, to like other ideas that are related to that. And of course there's going to be some links related to whatever language you're receiving that information from. But those links might actually not be enough to ensure good retrieval later on. We basically the brain has like two ways of functioning. It can either converge or it can diverge. And when it's trying to retrieve an idea, like imagine converging as this pinball machine, and it's just like this one strand of your brain trying to hit these balls one by one, trying to find the exact one that that will bring this idea that you need at that moment back. Now we've all had this experience of trying to find this idea and trying to find the answer to that date and just not getting there. Divergent thinking, on the other hand, is like all of these little balls are just like trying to create crazy connections with each other. And the more that you spread your idea around many of these balls, the more likely it is that when you're diverging, it will actually be easier to retrieve that piece of information. Now, bringing knowledge from just like one media to an actual spatial representation can make that can be a very powerful way of, I won't say ensuring, but certainly aiding that to happen. And there's a lot of literature and a lot of evidence of how important and how useful it is to use mind maps or association maps that kind of create a visual spatial representation of the information and the order of that information sort of in space. And in that sense, I think the idea of having that be part of the process in which you generally learn is very powerful and can potentially be tremendously useful for a learner.